this week on Carolina All Out.
Well, I'm here at a very interesting place. We're on Lake Appalachia today. I'm here with David Woody for the big trout that are here. There he is. I can deal with this. All right. This is what we get here in North Carolina. There he is. Oh, he's a beautiful fish there. Beautiful brown trout here. Lake Appalachia browns.
This is Carolina All Out.
Over the seasons, we've headed west to the streams in our mountains to chase trout, and we're never disappointed. I'm fortunate to live in a state that ranks among the best places to trout fish in the South. I don't claim to be a trout fisherman per se, my fly skills are poor at best, but I love being in the mountains and experiencing the beauty and solitude that we are so fortunate to have. When you think of trout, we think of the streams and waterfalls, shaded pools, and giant boulders spaced along the landscape. But there's a lake in the furthest reaches of North Carolina that holds big trout, Lake Appalachia. It's a beautiful stretch of water located below the Hiwassee Dam, and the herring that get pulled into the turbines during electrical generation are feasted upon by the brown trout that live on the lake, making for some really nice fish. My buddy Corey Oakley clued us in on this fishery and hooked us up with District 9 Fisheries Biologist Amanda Bushon and local legend David Woody to help us experience the fishing for ourselves.
Well, I'm here at a very interesting place, about as far, I'd say this is about as far west as we can get in North Carolina as far as a watershed.
Yeah, we're just 6-7 miles from the Tennessee line.
We're on Lake Appalachia today. I'm here with David Woody, and David's gonna be throwing a fly rod today, and we're throwing flies, and I'm throwing a jack slap for the big trout that are here.
Yeah.
And that is a very interesting thing because we're typically used to throwing flies to trout with little bugs on them, but these trout have figured out how to eat the herring that are here. So that makes them get really big, and I've been hearing about this fishery for a long time, so I'm really excited about that. So talk to me, David, about what we're going to be doing here. We're obviously below a large amount of water behind us, which this is Hiwassee behind us, actually.
Yes, that's right.
So talk to me about what we're going to be doing, this kind of the strategy today.
Oh, there's a lot of bluebacks pile up here next to the dam. And of course the trout, they like blueback herring. So when they generate, most time, sometimes they pull blueback herring through the dam, and it's like a chumming event on for the trout here. So they hang around the base of the dam looking for injured and crippled up bluebacks. Fortunately, they're not generating today, but the fish are still here.
Right. Well, we've also got Amanda Bushon. She's a District 9 biologist here, and she's observing. She's going to get up and fish with us some too, but the reason she's here is because this is one of her projects here, and we are so interested in learning more about the management of these fish and how this all began. So very interested in hearing what Amanda has to say about it all. But the biggest thing is, let's put one of these jokers in the boat so we can see it, right?
That's the main goal.
All right, let's get to it. Right there. Wow. I can't be getting, there he is right there.
There you go.
There he was along then. That didn't feel too awful big.
No, it's probably one of them 10-inch fish.
Yeah, well, I'll take it.
Get the net here.
Yeah. Oh, Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's bring it over here to you. There we go.
There we go. Let you take him out.
Yeah. Oop, oop. You know, so there we go. There we go, first one of the morning. So we're talking about this common size.
Now maybe a little small, but
On the small side.
But we stock them, but they grow very, very quick when they get in there. They'll be 3 times that size in 4 or 5 months.
Wow, wow, that's well, that was a lot of fun. I think I'm just really looking forward to catching the big one.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get that done today, but we'll take it.
There he is.
Got it?
Yep.
All right.
About the same size.
Yeah, hey, we'll take it though. Yeah, let me help you with that.
I'll be glad to catch.
Oh, you're used to getting them
I'm
yourself?
used to getting them.
I understand that.
That's small fish, but it worked.
Yeah. Ooh, colors on it.
It's another small trout. Like I say, stocked in December, still growing good.
And he's found out how to eat these small herring guys.
Yeah, it's like small herring. Some of the big herring, they can't get it in their mouth.
Right.
But they seem to key on the small ones.
Gotcha. That is really lots of yellow there down there on the bottom there, but more of a rainbow kind of look up the top.
The older they get, the more cold and yellow.
Yeah.
And hopefully today we'll get to look at one of the big ones that are really golden yellow.
I hope so. That'd be great.
I'm gonna get him back in here.
Carolina All Out is brought to you by Agri-Supply, Home, Hardware, Farm. Carolina Cooker, Tools, Cooks, Legends, you create the tradition. The North Carolina Marine and Estuary Foundation, building world-class fisheries and thriving coastal economies. Montgomery Community College Gunsmithing School, blaze your trail. Don't go away, there's more Carolina All Out after these messages.
Well, the fly isn't doing too bad.
No, usually, I think the water being a little stained this morning, and I think they're hanging deeper than most time. If they're up actually really looking for food, they're up in the shallows. They get up shallow in the water column.
There he is.
Oh, got him.
Not a big one, but just good enough. Good enough. I can deal with this.
All right, there's another one.
Now what I was doing there was actually bumping it off the bottom there.
I think
so that's something.
I think when they're not generating, they just sort of hang out on the bottom.
Let me just pull this one here for everybody to do. They caught this on the jack slap there. How about that? How pretty is that? This is what we get here in North Carolina. And I'm very happy to show everybody what we have here. There he goes.
So the rig I'm using today to catch these brown trout is a sassy shad on an 1/8 ounce jig head, and we're just working it really slow, bouncing it off the bottom. Pretty looking fish. This is a little bit more silvery than the other ones we've been seeing today. So that was another one of those 10-inch fish that was most likely stocked in December. We're stocking 2 sizes of brown trout, 10 inches and 14 inches each December. So that guy was probably stocked at 10 inches.
Broke out over there. There you go. Woody back on the board.
Back on the board again. Got a slump.
And he's out. Got something to talk about now.
Yeah.
Carbon copy of some of the other ones, but
12-inch fish.
Mm-hmm. Bump, bump. That's what they're doing to me. Bump, bump. I'm gonna fight to them. It seems to be clearing up. I can see further down. And that's whitey. Yeah. Oh, you got it. We doing the same retrieve Amanda's doing, the Amanda Bushon, the Bushon
I think
technique?
I've copied her retrieve.
Okay, so it's the Bushon retrieve now that we have, and so there we go.
Go learn from the experts.
That's right, from the biologist that we're going to know. But they can hit him, you know, we probably stun him. There you go. Got a good one?
Hey man.
Yeah. Oh,
I hit that button on the back. It's one of the release buttons.
yeah, that release button.
Yeah, release
I've been accidentally doing that for the past hour now.
More fishing action after these messages. Carolina All Out is brought to you by AgriSupply, Home, Hardware, Farm. Carolina Cooker, Tools, Cooks, Legends, you create the tradition. D&Z Products, when it comes time to take your trophy, accuracy is a must. The Dixie Deer Classic, the South's premier sportsman's event. Don't go away, there's more Carolina All Out after these messages. The bite has been good as Amanda, David, and myself fish below the enormous 317-foot Hiwassee Dam. We're diligently casting in all directions looking for the next strike from those beautiful brown trout.
So we just stopped for a little break, and while I sitting here waiting, I just threw out, saw a blueback, looks like he's injured over there, and threw under him and picked up a trout here. So I'm not going to complain. I'll take them any way I can get them today. The sun has come out just a little bit. Oh, ain't he pretty? Look at that. The sun's come out just a little bit, and so far it hasn't affected the bite. So we got another one right here. Neat fish all the way around. Right here on Lake Appalachia. Oh, there you go. There he is. That was a little bit larger profile, so I actually switched up on this. Let me show you what I'm fishing with here. I'm fishing with a jack slap. It's a little lure brought to you by Catch Outdoors, and Catch Outdoors, of course, you know, Kelly Barefoot over Raleigh area there has been promoting this lure right here for a long time, and it catches everything. Actually, I caught one of the largest bass I've ever caught, largemouth, on this very lure right here, and it's made out of tungsten. That you don't have to pull it very fast, and that blade right there will really make a lot of vibration. But you can do so many different things with these. You can jig them, cast them out, and retrieve them straight by, and it seems like the trout really love them here, so I'm just going to keep on fishing with this thing right here. I'm loving it. Real easy to fish with. You guys should check it out because it is there for the take. Got lots of different colors and lots of different weights, but that is the jack slap right there. Great lure. Got him? All right. Woody. You got it. I got you. A little bit better fish. Oh, he's pretty. Got some good colors there. Yeah, he's got some good colors. There we go. Good job. Oh, he's a beautiful fish there.
Yeah, this one's starting to get some, he's a little frisky, but he's starting to get the real brown. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the really dark reddish brown spots on him and get the yellow belly.
Yep. Getting that color to them, and I really like the looks of those fish.
Yeah.
And as Amanda was saying, that these are the ones that made it over all the others, or at least over the rainbows. So I can see where, hey, they're gonna hopefully keep on doing this for a long, long time. We just and I don't want to downplay these fish because they're very nice. But I keep hearing about these big ones, so that's what I want to see coming up next. There is some of these big ones to come up with that. But the bite's picked up a little bit.
It is.
Awesome. All right, let's let him go. All right, do it again. All right, Amanda's on the board. Even with the sun out, Amanda.
Even with the sun out.
So Amanda, these kind of your babies here, aren't they?
They are. They are. I've been working on these for over 10 years now, getting this fishery going. Starting back in 2012 is when we started stocking trout in Lake Appalachia. We weren't sure which species would be the best to stock here, so we wanted to do some experimental stocking. So we stocked rainbow trout and brown trout for 4 years, and did some surveys over those 4 years, did electrofishing and gillnet and an angler creel, and found that brown trout really were the best species. They lived longer in the reservoir, and they were taking advantage of the blueback herring and growing to bigger sizes.
And the fact that they get so big here, and that's a whole new thing there, but
Yep.
we don't want to hold him out too much longer. Let's let him go, and you show me how to catch another one. How's that sound?
That works.
All right. There he goes.
Carolina All Out is brought to you by the All Out Fall Feast Food Plot Blend. Formulated for the southern states, Farms and Land Realty. Selling land is what we do. And by these fine sponsors. Don't go away, there's more Carolina All Out after these messages.
Welcome back to Appetite for the Outdoors. This is Jason with Carolina Cooker. Today we are doing fish in a pouch. So first thing I'm going to do is make this compound butter in a bowl. Got my softened butter here. I'm going to add my minced garlic to that bowl. And next I'm going to add my dill. Now we're going to take this bowl and mix everything up. Okay, I've got my compound butter made. I'm going to slide this over to the side, and we're going to build one of these pouches for you. I'm going to lay my foil flat, tuck it in so it can't go anywhere. First thing I'm going to do is lay down a couple slices of lemon across the bottom, so that way whenever everything starts steaming, get a little lemon juice to flavor everything too. We'll put our fish on top of that. And next thing we're going to do is put our compound butter down on the fish. And next we're going to put in a couple slices of our squash and zucchini. And then I'll add some tomatoes. Next thing I'm going to do is put some slices of onion in there, and I'm going to hit it with a little salt and pepper before I close it up. Fold the two long ends together and crimp that, and then I'm going to roll my edges up to my fish. All right, we got our grill heated up to 375. Gonna let them roll for about 15 minutes or so. Okay, close the lid, let it rock. Okay, so our catfish has been going for about 15 minutes in the pouch. We're gonna pull one of these and see what it looks like. See, our compound butter has melted and flavored all of our vegetables. Our fish is under there looking nice and flaky. So there we go, a nice flavorful fish dish, nice and healthy. Great way to use up a bunch of summer vegetables, and an easy thing to cook with your family that cleans up very simple. I'm Jason with Carolina Cooker, and let us help you navigate all of the seasons, both in the kitchen and in the field.
Below the massive Hiwassee Dam,
For
we're
as long
casting
as
an
I can
assortment
remember,
of baits
the
that
Browning
mimic
name
the
has
herring
meant
that the
something
brown
to
trout
people
are
in the
keying in
outdoors.
on, and
So
we're
when I
loving
went
it.
looking for a
Beautiful,
Nice.
beautiful brown trout here on Lake Appalachia. And as you can see, I'm here with David Woody and with Amanda Bushon. And Amanda is the District 9 biologist, right?
Yep.
District 9 biologist, fisheries biologist here in North Carolina, and she looks after these fish. These are your babies here.
They are. They are my babies.
So this trout here was stocked at around 10 inches, you say?
So no, this stock, so we are stocking two sizes,
Okay.
10 and 14 inches, and this is probably one of the 14-inch fish.
Okay, very
It
good.
was stocked in December.
Right. And so, Amanda, you've been talking about this while we've been fishing, that initially there were rainbows here.
Yep.
You put rainbows in with the
Yep.
browns, but they didn't do as good, so you guys moved to the brown trout.
Yep, so when we put the rainbows in, they mostly ate aquatic insects.
I see.
So they weren't taking advantage of the blueback herring in the lake and growing as big, and they weren't surviving as long either. And so the brown trout were getting in here and eating the blueback herring, surviving a lot longer and reaching those bigger sizes. And so that fish, it could possibly live for 2 to 3 years and reach 23 inches and 7 or 8 pounds.
That's amazing. If you haven't tried trout fishing in the mountains of North Carolina, we have a ton of trout waters. Amanda's over a lot of those trout waters and has done a lot of research, so she knows a lot about them. And I'm very honored to be out here on the boat with these guys today because this is their wheelhouse. And so we're just here experiencing it just like you can do. You see him?
Chunky.
What is it? Hit him, Amanda. You're right there where he can. Oh, he got it. There you go, Amanda.
There you go.
You get it, miss him?
Oh,
got
she
it.
got him.
Considered Bear Creek arsenal, American made with American. Well, we have been working hard to show you guys what you can do out here at Lake Appalachia with the help of David Woody here, who is a local, has worked for the Wildlife Resources before.
Yeah, 38 and a half years and retired.
38 and a half years, so the guy should know. And of course, Amanda, who, this is her baby right here. She's worked with these fish for a long time, and a number of others. Muskie is a big deal for you.
Yep.
And another smallmouth.
Smallmouth, yep.
All up here in District 9 in the mountains. So, look at, I'm with a star-studded cast here, and I've heard about this fishery for a long time. Now I got a chance to experience it, and it was everything we thought it was. Now we are going to come back at some point and try to catch one of the big monsters that I see pictures of from him. But
There are some big fish in here. It's just like anything else. You got to put your time in and catch them.
That's right. That's right. Well, we won't complain because we had a good time. Look, guys, if you want to try that, Amanda's told us before, go to ncwildlife.org and go to trout.
Yep.
/trout, and you can find out more about this. I'm Chris signing off for Carolina All Out, and remember, our state is your next adventure.
Thanks for watching Carolina All Out, North Carolina's favorite hunting and fishing show.
Bad Daisy.